Domo, welcome everybody. We are back with the Honkai Star Rails. Yippee! I think last time we left off we were going to a theme park. So we'll see how that goes. So yes, Domo Vivi, Domo Ikijo, Domo Heavy Ether, welcome everybody. I'm a little cooked because I just came back from an epic quest, but it was totally worth it. I made a lot of money. I took a ride with a horse named Rusty. He was a handsome white stallion, and I rode in his carriage to the tents where I gave out gifts to the children and fed the hungry. And then a caravan with a petting zoo in it arrived from the west, and I got to pet a bird goblin, also known as a turkey, and I also held a beignet. It was very nice, and I ate a lot of food. So I am eepy, but that's okay. Because this game doesn't require me to do anything. So, perfect game to play after all that. But yes, Delmar Ditto welcome and Domo Vicente welcome just in time for cutscenes. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I ate so much food.
I've never seen anything.
I ate ziti, I ate... There was salad. Can you convince them to let us in?
Need to go in.
I ate
wanted attention inside. We can just
lemon chicken, pizza. They also had chicken nuggies and fries, but I skipped on that.
We can see everything from here.
Did I have to be rolled away? No, but all the characters I was very full. They had cupcakes. They had
Clocky's counterpart is
cookies, peppermint bark, hot chocolate.
Partner and one of the founders.
Oh my god, it was a lot. Oh.
The watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
But it was good.
To war for freedom.
The only downside is I hurt my thumb. So it's like, holding a controller is actually a little painful right now. It's not the end of the world, it's just a paper cut. It's just a nasty paper cut. But not like, oh my god, I gotta go to the hospital or anything. Just like, oof, owie, you know?
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
Yeah, because what happened was,
Doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for
when this food was served out, it was in aluminum foil,
Sure,
and people would like lift the lid, look at the aluminum foil, and then close the lid again, and I was like,
How old are you now,
oh my god,
officer?
these people are gonna starve if I don't take off the aluminum foil. So I did. 13!
No way. Not even close.
Anunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him.
So yeah, well, I was taking off the aluminum foil, I cut my fingy. But I'm okay.
World and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker.
Oh yeah, and there was a
approached the family
donkey.
with the idea of turning the prison
He kept
into
trying
the
to.
planet of
He was very
festivity.
friendly. Kept trying to get a little nibble.
Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children. But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst.
Domo
betrayal of
Tutu,
all.
welcome. How you doing?
Just like you, I had close companions.
Dia to you too.
We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up.
Is that a
Mikhail was
literal
too
hot
old to
dog?
protect his
Like it's a
children
bun shaped like a dog.
So we left the
That's
family
cute.
to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony. Even
Oh
though
yeah,
the
they
truth
also
was
hired a
someone
bard to
else.
sing songs, so that was
We
cute.
continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world. Behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore
Good news, you sent an
harmony
expert to
Penacony.
your story to an online
But
magazine.
we failed.
Ooh, yeah, good luck with
Too
that.
much time had passed. and the land of the dreams.
Like,
had
hopefully
become
that works
deeply
out.
corrupted.
Even if they
Countless
only just give you
pursuits,
some feedback, that's still
I gave up.
something.
Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment.
Domo
Since
people,
then,
welcome. How
I've
you
been cut
doing?
off
Just in
from
time. We just got
progress.
started.
And my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no
Domo
one
that
could
buzz,
find him.
welcome. Like just in time
That's
for
when I
Gallagher's
realized
dark,
that the
tragic
Penacony I
backstory?
once
Question
knew
mark?
would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Who could that person be?
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are seeking.
Yeah, probably.
If it really is Mikhail's ghost,
What's an anime that isn't great but you enjoyed it?
for those who
You liked
despise
Gate? Yeah, I
me,
heard about
form a
Gate.
line from here all the way to the
I don't
entrance of the
know.
hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out,
I've watched a lot of anime. It's like,
there won't be.
do you have any idea how little that narrows
I
it
told you
down?
all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog, bark and all.
Orc.
Something just happened at the theme park.
And I'm like,
Now, if
whether
you'll
or not
excuse
you
me,
think a
good
show's
luck to
great
all
is
of you.
sometimes subjective.
All right. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony?
Yeah, the
today
self-defense
and the
force versus
dreams
fantasy. Yeah, no, I've heard of it.
Mikhail
I know what
was
you're talking about.
pioneers several amber eras ago.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery,
I don't know. I mean,
this
there's
story has shed light on our suspicions about the
interspecies
true identity of
reviewers.
the Watchmaker,
Like,
his
I thought that
connection to
show
the
was
family,
fun.
and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
And that the family isn't all united as one.
Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone
Yeah, it is a
else,
fun show.
probably within the Oak family.
Like, sometimes the show doesn't have to be great to still be fun. Yeah, and the death is related to the Watchmaker.
That lines up with what we've gathered.
Yeah,
so
it's like,
far.
yeah, I actually like the
Firefly got
interspecies
involved
reviewers.
in this mess
My
because of the
thing
legacy,
is, I
and
like
now we're
ecchi
sure
if
that
it's
Aventurine's
comedic,
accusations
like
against
Golden
Acheron
Boy.
are baseless.
I don't like it when it's just there for the sake of being there, like High School DxD. And Clocky is based on the Watchmaker,
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real
which place was my
person.
favorite?
Speaking of
The
which,
one that had the
that
hyena
Clocky
girl in
who
it.
only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we.
Yeah, the Golem shop was cool.
Now that we've
Yeah, that sums it
confirmed
up.
a lot of our suspicions, let's
Like,
take
the
a moment
family's
to
not
think
really
about
much
the
of a
clues we have.
family.
Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his
And they
end.
can't even get along with the Watchmaker. Yeah, the gender bend shop. That was fun. The succubus one was cool too. But it's like, it's everything you ever want. A little too much. Yeah, our investigation has come to an end. How's progress going on your end? Not too bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I agreed that the family might be hiding something extremely important. We're now headed to Dewlight Pavilion. Acheron, huh? Didn't Aventurine say she was dangerous? I've confirmed that she's on our side. Don't worry, please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find anything. Yeah, they basically become husk. They're just like, ah.
Are your companions?
Oh, we
worried
switched to
about
Acheron. Are we gonna play as her?
Checking up on me.
I mean, I have
Let's
her.
get in and get out.
It's like, I already have her. I don't need to play as her.
Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Alright, this is oddly specific, but okay. I get that this is meant to be like the equivalent of in Genshin when you do a character quest and you do like a domain with them. They'll basically have the person in your party. The thing in Genshin is they'll have them as like a 5th person, so it doesn't mess up your composition. However, in this game, since it's hard locked on 4 characters, it forcibly pushes somebody out so that the person fits in. Now, again, right now, I already have her on my team, and I already set everything up with that accordingly. But like when Dr. Ratio came into my party earlier, that actually caused a bit of a problem.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this.
Yeah, it is a good way for them to feed.
Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well,
But you know, that's
this door
just
is
me
open.
being
Looks like
nitpicky.
we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
I get that it's a different game,
Just one
but I'm
moment.
just saying it's under the same company, so I'm gonna have to compare. Acheron draws her blade slightly. Within a moment, her breath becomes
I've made myself
imperceptible.
less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with
Well,
any excuse
recently I think you
to
could
be
choose not even use them, but I get you.
see.
Yeah, I didn't
An
see that as an option
Interesting
anywhere.
Technique.
If that's for like later story stuff, then that would make sense. Yeah, user technique. Technique does not hit an enemy. No points consumed. All right, whatever. So go ape shit. Like, so what you're telling me is just go completely ape shit.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the family footprints.
You know, I'm like,
here
I went
are
through this
different from the
already.
rest. There are 2 sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream
Eh.
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion.
Like, oh boy, another
Only
dragon.
hermetic guards to
No,
control this
dinosaur.
place.
A crystal Rex. Rawr.
Time to get busy.
Yeah, it's a nice time saver.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm okay. Nap time. Who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion. On still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Oh,
Huh?
How familiar.
watch your head.
Destined for oblivion.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Spend freely.
Well, the battle looks like it's going pretty good.
On still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
But yeah, I did see that
Nap
for this story segment, I'm actually pretty far in it already. So I'm thinking after I complete the story segment,
Bust.
yeah, it's like hardest story fight be
Or
like,
maybe I'll take it all.
like nah, this is just a regular mini boss.
Look, it dropped something.
But yeah, after the story segment thing,
Looks like instructions from the butler.
I'll
for the other
probably
servants.
switch to
Seems
reading
like
my
the
story for a little bit,
mansion's
just so we could all be up to
entire
date.
workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project.
Because I did write a few
That
more
much
chapters, so
manpower.
I'm like, yeah, let's catch up on that a
Charming
little
festival,
bit.
perhaps.
But no
I'm
matter
too
what
weepy to
the
write
main
more. I'm just
priorities
gonna
are,
read.
there'll always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
No one here either.
Since no one's around to entertain us, let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too.
Well, there's treasure. I could get the treasure. Let's see, a letter from Robin. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Dewlight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I've experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first, I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time, and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations using my idle time outside of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family of Penacony, and it is highly likely this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicably, dear brother, because of our promise. She's like, yeah, there's a traitor amongst us, but I know it's not you, Oni-chan! With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress, but even use the festival for its, or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There's another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about the Memory Zone meme death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it that caused a series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. I've collected more clues and am prepared to verify my hypothesis. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparations for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you're free. I've brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant Moda pudding tarts from Morillians, wild strawberries from Akonyako, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, which I'm certain you'll enjoy, and almond meringue cream cracknels from Medicia. Don't forget to enjoy them. Your sister Robin.
I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to
Yeah, so Robin already knew about death, and I guess trying to investigate it was what got her killed.
In her voice. And now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of Pat.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain
There's a traitor
why Mr.
among
Sunday
us.
Has been having such difficulty in catching
It's the
prey.
Among Us. Who is the sussy baka? We must stop him immediately. Let's see. List of victims. List of death's victims. Anserol, a male Halovian, was dragged into the sea by an unknown meme while sunbathing on the beach in the moment of oasis. Subsequent search and rescue operations proved unsuccessful. Note, this was the first case. Can't tell if anything is wrong. Insufficient investigation? Murray, male, entered a spheroid, golden hour, disappeared while the spheroid was bouncing in the air. Later examination showed no sign of forced entry. Yeah, this is like a whole list. I don't want to read everything. Participated in a talent show. Swift and skilled in disguises. Pepeshi, human. Fox. Yeah, this is just like a whole list.
The information about Robin, Firefly, and the other victims.
Yeah, they all seem different. That's what I noticed. It's
I
like
don't see any
there
commonalities.
was nothing in common with them.
Looks like the rumors were right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes, he's no stranger to death.
He's just surprised that it has resurfaced.
Like, oh boy, gotta love a serial killer with no MO.
It must hold some important memories.
Oh,
According to
Sunday
Robin's
is a
interview,
baby.
Despite
How
having
cute.
performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Oh, I'm sure they're fine.
Time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away.
Whatever you say, but anyway. Alright. This I can read. To Sunday, I have been informed about Robin, and I would like to express my deepest condolences. However, I must remind you that you now hold the position of not only her elder brother, but also the head of the Oak family. Your every action has implications for all of Penacony. As Penacony is going through a critical period, it is crucial that you do not allow your hatred to cloud your judgment, and be cautious not to engage in activities that others can use against you as leverage. I heard that you're planning to dedicate a significant amount of time and resources to find Death. Such action does not serve the best interests of the family as a whole, and I strongly advise you to reconsider it to avoid potential impeachments from other family heads. While you are convinced that Death is connected to the Watchmaker, I have met the Watchmaker many times long before the Dream Master adopted you and your sister, and I have never found any evidence linking him to the Memory Zone meme. Now that you are the head of the Oak family, it is essential that you assess the situation objectively and consider the bigger picture. It is unwise to allocate all of Penacony's resources and manpower for the sake of a personal vendetta, as this would bring dishonor to the Great One. Do not bring dishonor! The Charmony Festival is on the horizon, and the Watchmaker's guests are all barely holding their own agendas. Neither you nor I could face the severe consequences of Dominicus's arrival if Dominicus's arrival is delayed. Therefore, dishonor on your cow, dishonor on your family. Sunday, you must bring honor. Therefore, I urge you to control your emotions and fulfill your responsibilities as the head of the Oak family, focusing only on the festival and avoiding any interference from external sources. In addition, we must not neglect the honored guests invited by the Watchmaker, as mishandling this matter could lead to diplomatic conflicts with other major factions, involving us in disputes that could have been avoided. As your elder, I hope you comprehend the gravity of the situation and handle it appropriately. As for the matter of Robin, there would be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. Domo Vegan, welcome. Show my heroes. You mean my team, my party? It's like I got Acheron and Adventuring because I rolled them in the last banner, so I built a team for them. By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I have heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old Audie.
Seems neither the
Old
Audie
is an odd man.
Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about Death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
But yeah, you can see the team I got right there. It's like, I kind of just threw... It's like, I'm pretty much free to play on this. The only money I spent was money that someone had given me, being like, here, go roll some gacha. And I was like, okay, Pog. List of suspects. Alright, it's like, the list probably doesn't even have the person actually responsible. Yeah, they got a staff member, clerk, professor, researcher, dreamweaver. Yeah, I'm not recognizing any names here. There's a total of 52 suspects on the list, followed by Sunday's note. Perhaps there's a common thread among them. I have reached a conclusion.
Mr. Sunday has
Bad
done
English,
some
like you
serious
meant the
research on
characters,
his
right?
suspects. This
That's what I
man must have
figured.
been causing trouble for
Oh,
the family
don't
for a
see
long time.
teams.
They all seem to
Like,
be
yeah, I could show you
insiders,
my teams.
but I haven't met any of them.
Again, I don't have a lot because it's like I was free to play when this game initially came out, then I quit and I only recently got back into it, so I don't have a lot,
nothing.
unfortunately, but I could show you what I got.
Maybe I'm just overthinking.
It's not a
things.
lot, but I have some stuff.
However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
That's all for
Like,
now.
when it lets me go into the menu, I
More
can show.
noteworthy.
Cutscene first,
Before coming here,
unfortunately.
I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing.
Oh,
in
hi,
forbidden
Sunday.
areas is the way
Hello.
to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
It's like, we're not trespassing, you
Our
left the door
apologies, Mr.
unlocked.
Sunday.
We were
Nobody
just
came to greet us, so we
perusing.
entered without
Window
permission.
shopping.
I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for
Please
the
don't
moment.
smite us with
The
your
moment will
holy
greet you,
hexes.
Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger.
Yeah, she just got lost.
As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family.
Yeah,
mission.
hello,
So
Sunday.
coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
He's like, yes, we come in peace. We're not
He hasn't
adventuring.
figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Because that would be too easy.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you.
Kitty's toy got
But
stuck. One
in my
sec.
opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did.
There we go.
Not to mention,
It gets stuck in my
personally
chair.
shadowed him a while ago.
Like the little wheels.
However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls,
Who am I
they
planning
can
to spin?
plunge their evil
Nobody
dagger
right
into the heart
now.
of the
I could roll.
righteous.
I could roll just for shits
He's
and
a
giggles.
businessman, not some philanthropist.
Like I said, I got
But right now,
I got
he's out
Acheron
there
and
handing out his wealth on the streets.
Adventuring
And
in
went to
in their
Clock
last
Studios
last
theme
banner.
park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Oh, now we're back to adventuring again. We're in the safe zone, but for how long?
There was a major breakthrough in the shocking
It's like with
Edge
adventuring, it might as well be the danger
The
zone.
suspect has been arrested.
Danger, danger.
This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Abjin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
Oh! Hello, ma'am!
Do they
Who's this pretty lady? Ooh.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
Hello.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist.
I like her hat.
Yet,
She's got a big
you wouldn't
fancy
kill that
hat.
man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just
Man,
a
we're
small
getting
one.
like this dude's entire backstory.
If your luck holds out,
They're like, here,
you
just
might
just
see
have
the
his
big
entire
something
backstory
up
right
in the
here.
golden
Here you go.
sands of Ejihazo.
Plenty of flashbacks.
Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
Yeah, this is the good
I
Benadryl
like
trip.
that. What I'm
Wait
more
until the
curious
purple
about,
waves
though,
return. Then
is
we'll
why
really
such
be
a
tripping.
grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Oh, madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is.
He's like,
that
I like money.
simple.
I like money.
The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one.
Do they have just all the jewels? Like everyone's named after a jewel? Like, it's like, yeah, the money company names all its employees after jewels. That's so fancy.
You're wrong.
It's like, imagine being hired
I'll give you that.
by a company that deals with money, and they give you a fancy
Wealth.
jewel name.
Status. Power.
Jade, diamond,
The IPC
topaz.
will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go. Pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your schemes be forever concealed.
Why do they keep blessing that? Stop blessing his bad behavior.
Life
Stop
is
blessing
like
his
a
lying
long-term
bullshit.
investment.
This is exactly how we got here in the
If you
first
do
place.
correctly, do the correct things.
Heck, it enablers.
Correct outcomes. Show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next?
Yeah, he is the
Wait
sole
for me after
survivor.
this
That is
glorious
true.
gamble.
Like, he did something right.
Even more victorious one?
It's like he managed to bullshit his way out somehow.
Will
This
I
is
return
true.
triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas. Lowly gambler.
Eh? See, there's the purple waves. There's the heckin'...
What?
This is the Benadryl trip. The Harmony trip. It ain't going so hot.
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it?
Electric chair? When did this happen?
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the Harmony. The Harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly?
Yeah, he needs... Yeah, it's like at the base stream. He needs his bells.
And you still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here.
It's not that he forgot his meds. It's cause he was given the wrong kind of meds. It's like Sunday gave him a bad trip.
Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
Yeah, have a nice conversation with the hallucination of yourself. What could possibly go wrong?
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things.
It's like adventuring. I'm you from the future. I'm telling you this right now because it's very important. Bet everything on blue. Okay, I'll show my teams now. All right. Well, right now I have this set up, but I have other teams. It's not gonna let me show my other teams. Okay, I'll just show my characters then. It won't let me right now. Yeah, it's like, other than that, I have Argenti. I got Himiko from the free 5-star redeem. Sele, Silverwolf, Donghong, Locha, Weltz, March 7th, Tingyun, Serval, Donghong. That's it. That's all I built. So there you go.
Just a Pepeshi? No. A child.
It's like, do they have the little ball on their head? That's the important question.
I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey kid, you okay? Are you lost?
I'm 40 years old! I'm just short! Domo dude guy, welcome.
What's wrong?
It's like, no, you could actually tuck me in. I'm actually tired today. I just got back from an epic quest and made a lot of money. You must really like Natasha. It's like, I don't know. I on my other teams, I use Locha. I just put her on this team because
She said they're a gift from Mama Funga.
I already have an imaginary character, and I'm like, I like to have diverse elements on a team. I mean, I could have 2 imaginary people on one team.
Beautiful.
But no, on all my other teams, I use Locha.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
Like, I just did it for diversity's sake.
They're in that amusement park.
Cover my
My mama went
bases
in
and
first.
weaknesses.
I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
They're all dead! Like, oh wait, they're actually guarding something. It's like, I see like a puzzle. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh, let's see. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
Familiar. On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, let's see. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion.
Yeah, this isn't anything difficult. Just gotta beat up the goons. Gotta beat up the gooners. The real gooners. The ones that are like, hey, yo, boss. I'm gonna beat up some
No
dudes.
dirty tricks.
Because this be based on the 1920s. So back then, gooners, they were the henchmen. They were the cronies. Gotta bring back that kind of gooner. Not the new gooners. That will mean something different.
Oblivion.
I don't like that it means something different.
Nap time.
Like, I want goons, not gooners.
Mama Funga.
Make gooners goon again. Anyway, let's solve this puzzle. Alright, that works. That also works.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Let's head on inside to the show.
Mama, wait for me.
Only on Penacony, am I right?
What are you still doing here?
Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep?
Domo Virilis, welcome. I've told you how much the name is streamed about being above the stream.
However, people...
I don't think you've mentioned it yet. I know somebody did.
Especially since the flavor...
But yes, hello, welcome. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch changed things. It could be because mobile bullshit. I don't know. I'm just like, oh well, whatever. Like, maybe they'll change it back, maybe they won't. Maybe they'll be like YouTube and everyone will be like, I fucking hate this, and then after a month they just learn to deal with it. I don't know.
Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert.
But yes, welcome, how you doing?
Opportunities are fleeting.
Oh, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy.
Give me the option to swip. Oh yeah, that'd be one good way to do it. You're getting ready to do a sleep, fair enough. Yeah, because I'm like, does he even look different on mobile?
I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations.
Yeah, like on mobile, it's still below the video.
Especially
What the heck?
finale,
I just
the
looked.
magnificent act of
What's the
betrayal.
point? Yeah, at first I was like, I was thinking maybe it's a mobile thing, but then I looked, it's like, no, actually. It's just on...
Meticulously devised.
Yeah, I don't know. I know on the PC it looks different. There they haven't moved up to the top, but,
You know,
oh,
you really are Mr. Cowboy
stinky.
Handler. Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You've won so much, you're still so afraid of losing.
Like, don't suplex.
They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full
Yeah, mobile has other problems. Yeah, exactly.
Don't know. The other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself too.
Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself.
Of course. I know you all too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have any...
Yeah, I was playing Nikki early in the week. Yeah, no, it's great. I really enjoy it. I'm loving it.
You knew.
But I also know everyone and their grandma's playing it right now. Like, Doobie was playing it yesterday. Like, literally everyone's playing it right now.
Or disappear
I
from
just
this.
wanted to play it so I could be like... I could have my foot in the door. Thank you for the follow. Domo, welcome.
Is about to disappear here?
And now that I've done that, I've been, like, messing around with, like, side quests and stuff. There's a lot to do in the game. Like, woo! It's not just a cutesy dress-up game. It's a whole ass game with, like, level-up systems and enemies to fight, bosses, platforming. There's so much to do. It's like instead of leveling up characters, you level up your clothes. Yeah, it does have gacha in it, but it's like...
I'm really good at this.
Yeah, there was like a boss fight with a fish. The gacha's pretty optional, though. It's like, do you like the pretty outfit? If so, roll for it. If you don't like the pretty outfit, you don't have to get it if you don't want to. It's pretty free-to-play friendly. Yeah, it has more content than Genshin's Easy Wuya did. It started off with 7 chapters! 7! When I streamed, I got through the first 2! And then the game was like, you gotta level up your adventuring level some more. And I was like, oh my god!
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
I hope I don't have to get stuff I don't want to. Yeah, no, it's like, you could just... It's like, really, it's the main thing for, like, the outfit competitions. It's like, in the outfit competitions, your best bet is to level up your outfits that suit the theme so that you get enough points. That happened to Wuthering Waves. I feel like it was around briefly and then no one, mentioned it again. Yeah, I know some people still play it.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
No. Nikki, not Nikke. Nikki with an I, not Nikke. Nikke is the one with the girl shooting guns. Nikki with an I is girly dress up.
Nap time.
Spend freely.
Still waters of oblivion.
Yeah, exactly. Nikki with an I has dresses. Nikke with an E has ass. But yeah, I figured Wuthering Waves is doing fine. Yeah, it's like everyone keeps getting those two mixed up. It's like, it's just a single letter difference. Come on!
Watch your head. Still waters of oblivion. Nap time. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's my turn to hide now. But you guys can't find me.
Hello?
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood memories.
But yeah, no, it's like, even if I don't touch the story for a little while, there's still so much content in it. Get all the stars and side quests and things, so it's like, if I can't stream it again for a while, that's fine, because there's just so much content. It's like, every time I look, there's even more content being unlocked. I'm like, ah! And funny enough, it's not, like, super overwhelming. They drip feed it to you pretty naturally.
Drifting in all that muddy water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
Giga Chat's playing Nikki, fair enough. Like, you played both, you would know. You're the expert.
Always kept it. Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it.
It's like, don't a lot of RPGs do that now, though?
You probably won't even deign to get
Where you play a game where you're a dude, and when you get equipment, the equipment shows on your person? Yeah, like Elden Ring.
Never changed.
They're saying that in Infinity Nikki's like Elden Ring in that sense. But yeah, no, a lot of RPGs now, when you get equipment, it shows on your person. So it's like, we already have that, actually.
Could he be in here?
Hello, small child, where have you gone?
I'll take it.
Oh god, why did I have to go and cut my left thumb? The things I do to stop people from starving.
Is this a topaz? What is this doing here? What? Does your cornerstone wrench at your heart, son? I was merely curious at why it was here. Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle.
He did it to fuck with you.
The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipant's body.
Like he did it to be funny. As a joke.
I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right.
God, stay hydrated. Help, I can't figure out how the cream cheese works. Oh god.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan.
It's like, I would say my experience was one step better in that I could understand someone being like, oh, if the aluminum foil's on it, that means it's not ready yet. Like, they might have misunderstood. So, but that fucking cream cheese thing, I don't know. How could someone stab a knife into a cream cheese and be like, I can't get the cream cheese?
Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other...
Around time, a lot of modern RPGs or art directors in general just seem to make things that are artistically good, if that makes sense, but isn't shit anyone wants to actually wear. Otherwise, a bunch of cool armors, but also a bunch of misses. Mentioned a hair.
Sunday took the bait.
Oh, yeah, no. You do bring up a point. I think a lot of them do try to be, like, accurate to the time period, I guess you could say. So it's rather than focusing on being attractive looking. It's meant to fit the world or the time period. That's probably the issue. That's why it's not like fancy looking. It's because they're focused more on it being it fitting rather than being good looking. If that makes sense.
The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really?
Ask them to make Infinity Nicholas.
Lucky this time.
Suplex you and then tuck you in. Alright, there you go.
Just like you. Smooth. Cunning.
Baldur's Gate had a similar problem.
Tell me. What's its name?
Where's the tuck? Alright. Yoshi. There you go.
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Adventuring is
Better?
no
Good.
luck in trickery.
I know why I am yawning, but I have to derail the stars.
Isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain.
Baldur's Gate ugly.
In fact, it's often used as a substitute.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
The more precious gem is
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference.
I'm
Looks
good,
like
Doom
Jade
guy.
can be
I
substituted
can
for
survive.
Serene, too. Sauce for the goose.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh.
I did see there's gonna be another Elden Ring game. I also saw there's gonna be Witcher 4.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient.
I'm not surprised that Ciri's gonna be the main character in Witcher 4.
But will it be
It's like,
the former or the latter?
I think anyone that's played Witcher 3 knew that if they were gonna make a 4th one, she was gonna be the main character. Like, that was pretty obvious. Especially with the DLC and everything. Because I played Witcher 3. I love Witcher 3.
Suddenly, you
Great
don't
game.
know where it is?
Absolutely loved it.
Just want to hear you say it. After all,
Would I play the other 2 Witchers? No. I just watched someone do it.
As you wish.
Yeah,
then.
she is a good choice.
They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
Wait, did he do a...
Greenstone before you left.
God damn it, Aventurine, he did a double bamboozle. He's like, oh yeah, that Aventurine crystal that I pretended to hide, and then he found it.
Just like your
Yeah, it turns out it wasn't even the real thing. What? What the fuck, Aventurine? What is wrong with you?
I take it back. This thing is
What?
a precious thing.
Warcraft, water... Yeah, seaweed and barnacles.
You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipot's.
Yeah, it's like, have some barnacles.
The IPC will let you get off scot-free.
Does the Witcher fight off monsters with honey mustard? Sure.
Diamond has
And a side of
always been all about
sriracha.
results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction?
He's a masochist. You dropped it and ranted. No worries.
I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
You don't think people appreciate Nikki enough? Yeah, no, more people should play it.
Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
And then watch people try and rip off Infinity Nikki. And people make comparisons to that.
We'll just have to wait and see then.
Like, after Breath of the Wild, everyone was calling games clones of that, and that even Genshin. And now everyone's calling any game like Genshin a clone of that.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
But yeah, no, so many people playing it and people getting sponsorships from it, it's getting plenty of attention, which I'm pretty surprised.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The four of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a blimp.
I think you mean Phil.
A flim.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure.
Like, aw, what a sweet kid. I sure hope nothing terrible happens to him. I'm sure he'd be fine, though, because I'm 95% sure he's just a hallucination representing his childhood or something. He talks so gently to his younger self. Yeah, he does. Oh shit, I have to play a minigame. Press the flip button to dodge objects. Nutty Blitz. Okay. I think I'm winning. Oh, when I turn rainbow, I can attack the things. Okay, cool. I think I'm getting it now.
A 10 to 1 payout?
Like, why am I talking to myself? Well, he got, hexed, basically.
Not a bad score, eh?
It's like, he got cursed with
boring
harmony. It's a little hard to explain Honkai lore simply. How goes the gacha? Domo Leonix, welcome. Yeah, it's going good. I could even roll a gacha right now. Why not? Why shouldn't I roll the gacha? I'll do one right now. Which gacha game's the best one? I don't know. Depends on how much you want to spend your money. Alright, I got purple. Alright, I made my attempt. An attempt was made. Wait, where do I need to go? Okay, I'm going the right way. Oh, there's a thing over there. Like, let's go get the thing. Oh, monkey! Hello, monkey. Get the monkey.
No dirty tricks.
Why do they call it gacha? It's a Japanese word.
Oh, stars.
Because, I forget what it means in Japanese.
For oblivion.
I'm okay.
I think it literally means random. But nah. Yeah, no, by watching you get free drops.
I weep for the
So make sure to get your drops.
It too shall fall.
Nap time.
Spend freely.
But yeah, the full term is called gachapon, which is based off, you know when you, those little capsule machines with like the little prizes in them? You put a quarter in, you turn it, and the little capsule comes out? That's called a gachapon. So, basically games where you roll to get stuff, it's called a gacha. Based off that business system, where rather than directly purchasing something, you're rolling for a chance to get it. Yeah, it's a game mechanic, a type of toy that involves random rewards. Yeah, basically. It's like, wasn't sure how to explain it, but yeah. And that's the thing about Japan, is that they have strict gambling laws. So, gacha is actually kind of a loophole around gambling.
Oh, let's see.
Like, pachinko. Pachinko is like the little silver balls, like if you ever played Peggle.
It's on me.
And basically you would play that, and then you would turn in your winnings for prizes, but you would do it in a different store, so it wasn't legally considered redeeming your prizes in a gambling situation. Like, it's really fucking weird. I suggest you look into it yourself. I am too cooked to explain Japanese gambling addictions today, but
It too shall fall.
But either way, people like their loot boxes, and people like to spend their money on them a lot. Yeah, it's like, yay, gambling.
Watch your head.
You said I'm not into Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, I didn't like the gameplay. I didn't like that turn-based, having to move everyone around, having to go through the menus to figure out people's abilities. Like, the menu was like too complicated. Look, Kitty. Kitty's crying at me. Yeah, no, what I didn't like was the battle system. I didn't like too many menus to go through, having to mess with every single person. I didn't like that at all. Like, what made me rage quit was when I was like talking to like a goblin in a camp. Yeah, I'll kiss him. Mwah! Mwah, I kiss his little head. There you go. Yeah, I was in a goblin camp. I was trying to talk to this guy. He got pissed off, and suddenly all the goblins got angry at me and killed me. And I was like, what? And that made me quit the game. I was like, nah, I don't like this. Like, I don't want none of this. Kitty want hugs? Hugs, not drugs?
Why aren't you?
Yeah, no, I really did give it an honest attempt. Because I saw everyone was like, yeah, it's Game of the Year. But when I tried it, I just didn't like it.
Aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over. And I wouldn't mind stretching this out at all.
It's like, boy, he likes to mess with us, don't he?
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Alright, let's see. Let me get a...
tall. Even taller than the top. And there are so many flowers here. Vixis, this one's for you.
Like, oh boy, a maze! If I was Miss Seneca, well, I know she's been addicted to Chronarch, so I know what you're referring to.
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
They need to get her into Infinity Nikki instead, so she can clean all the binoys.
These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist. For that is
And stay awake for 20 hours again. It's like, I can't do that. I can't stream the way she streams. I don't even know how she sleeps.
Shut up.
Oh, you don't wish to face your past. Unwilling to admit that your life is worth at least 60 tamas. Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it. Because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
That's right. You love the thrill of danger. But you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this
I'm booping the kitty's nose.
you dare allow yourself.
But yeah, no, I know she's got a lot of things going on, and so I'm glad things are looking up for her.
Those who follow you could have become
I don't think anyone else can. Most reasonable people posting their recaps have like 200 or 300 hours, and she said 2,000 hours ahead. Yeah, no, she streams a lot. It's like, it's quite admirable. But at the same time, please sleep. What, Doom Guy? You gotta eat or something?
Pity you're not in. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity.
Those techniques.
Yeah, you do have fun with that.
I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it? What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
You're supposed to be asleep half an hour ago? Well, that's your choice. I am not responsible for your sleeping habits. Alright, kitty?
So how are you just breezing by?
You squeeze, kitty.
Did that masked fool's words awaken something in you?
Squeeze your shitty little
She
face.
gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
Everything?
No, you're supposed to be like, go to sleep, motherfucker.
It could make all the cards on the table just disappear.
Fine, then go to bed. Go to sleep.
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Like, can I get, like, a clear, objective game? Can you not censor out what I'm supposed to do? Please. Try with a bit more authority, but I'm EP! Go to sleep.
Your expression right now is
Time to eat.
the lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself.
Like you were supposed to be the chosen one! No! Hmm.
The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart.
You're asleep? Wish you streamed a little earlier? Yeah, unfortunately, I do work as a hunter, so I don't get home until late. It do just be like that. In fact, I went on a much longer quest than usual and literally came home like an hour before I started streaming, so it do just be like that. But I at least appreciate you stopping by. You rest well.
Oh, shut me down like a champ. Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. And woo! You are nuts!
Ha! He's like, you're fucking crazy, said the hallucination.
Ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play. The fabulous Robin loses her voice. 2 unsolved murders. Cryptic messages from a masked fool. And a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips. Death. But who?
Death. Oh, death.
We'll know when the dice
Alright, goodbye,
falls.
kitty. He left my lap, so now I gotta adjust everything. Ah!
Alright then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience.
I have to change everything for this child.
Capable you are. Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gaiathra's blessing?
No, probably not. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. He is crazy. And the definition of crazy is trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting the same results. This man has a problem.
Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go
Keep
back.
pushing the wrong buttons. Ugh. Okay, something's not right. It's not this one, is it? It's this one. Okay, got it. I was like, wait a minute.
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
Yank the birdie. Let's see. Puzzle. Let's solve a puzzle. It's good to start with the corners. There we go. I was like, I gotta rotate it, but which way? Got it. Woo! Yes!
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Oh, I have to do the... this thing. I forget the name.
Brother Hanu, where are you going? There's only one place
a bazooka. The Hanu launcher. I can shoot enemies with the launcher? Alright. So cool. Yeah, Brother Hanu, he's so cool. He can't climb stairs. Yeah, unit fireworks will trigger explosions. Alright, cool. Oh, cool, treasure. Alright, well, I can climb stairs now.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes.
Shut up, kid. Now I gotta get Schmulligan to fit the puzzle pieces. It's like, I just did all that! I need my gun! Or do I still have it on me? What? What just happened? Doesn't matter, still got it. What the hell? Alright, that works, I guess. It's like, put me back to normal. I got the puzzle pieces. I don't know why it didn't go in the first time, but whatever. Alright, now we work our way to the middle. Somehow. Alright, almost got it. There we go.
Surprising win.
Treasure! Yippee!
Fortune follows luck, just like it always does.
I see more treasure. Gonna beat up these guys to get some treasure. Oh boy, I do love to get me some treasure.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
On still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
Blech.
How familiar. Watch your head.
What exactly are these enemies? Well,
Familiar. Watch your head.
they're just enemies you beat up. It's like,
Who will it be?
it's a dream landscape. It's set in the roaring 20s. And the main guy that built this place really likes clocks. Hence, he's the clockmaker, or the watchmaker. The mascot's name is Clocky, and he's like a Mickey Mouse type character. Yeah, they're meant for entertainment.
Watch your head.
Yeah, it's like Coroni's World. Sure.
Oh, let's see.
Destined for oblivion.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Oh, let's see. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
How familiar. All in.
Nap time. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Well, we're getting there. Like, there was two waves of enemies, so that's why it's taking a hot minute.
Watch your head. It's on me.
These spots are the bee's knees.
Still waters of oblivion. Nap time.
Oh, let's see. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion.
Hopefully we're getting towards the end of this acid trip. It's been going on for quite a while. Like, no bedtime yet. Not yet. I don't want it. Oh, you're going to bed. All right. You can go to bed. I'll stay awake.
It too shall fall. Nap time.
I'm close to the end. All right, I had a feeling.
Stars, give these trailblazers
I had a
your
feeling.
blessing.
I got a feeling. But yeah, you rest well, Doom guy.
Still waters of oblivion.
How familiar. Watch your head.
Nap time.
Oh, let's see.
Destined for oblivion.
It's morning for you. Yeah, so you already got the sleep. Meanwhile, it's 10:30 p.m.
How familiar.
Because I'm in America.
It's on me.
America. We have nighttime.
Waters of oblivion.
In America, it gets dark at 4 o'clock in the winter because we have a problem.
Nap time. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I wanted that
I
chest!
don't know why, mister, but you always
No!
give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
You're going back?
Back to the past.
Yes. I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
You're home.
is it?
Space.
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it. But, mister, why don't you like it?
'Cause it's not real!
Because they're not here.
Yeah, it's not real.
Where are they then?
They're dead.
I don't know.
You do know. But there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
Oh, so he's the ghost of Christmas future.
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage.
Whoa, those are some strange kinks.
You'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
Yeah, he do want to be dead. For some reason.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. A Stellaron and an Emanator. It's that simple now. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table.
Alright, I'll hydrate.
And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the
Alright,
ladder,
rest well, Vicente. Thanks for
strap
stopping
yourself
by.
in this endless
Always good to see you. Yeah, people, hello.
you've always dreamed This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death. Oh. So that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Paniconi. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's not personal, kid.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
Hey, I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. We can't change where you want to go.
So let him go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why must it be you?
'Cause you're special. You're the chosen one.
If all your
Etc.,
life is
etc.
built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more. If these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiandra, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths,
You know who this guy reminds me of?
what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
If I can remember his name.
Well, maybe
Nagito. He reminds me of Nagito, Komaeda from Danganronpa 2.
I'll know what the trip was all
Because
about.
his thing was that he was blessed with the ultimate luck, but it was double-sided, and that whenever something really good happened, it's like something really bad would happen in order for something really good to happen, or vice versa. And Aventurine seems to have this similar kind of luck. It's like, yeah, he survived a massacre, but his family's fucking dead.
Best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Yeah, take a photo with your child.
Come on.
Yeah, he's suffering from success. That's one way to put it. Yeah, take a picture. Take a picture, it'll last longer.
How nice. Now I can see what I look like too.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. You're
Domo Demon Lord, welcome. How you doing?
Sure, I will. Then, mister, are you going back too?
Domo Wildbog, welcome. How you doing?
I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go to the stage. Let's go perform a show.
Stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Oh, I was like, are they like, they were looking at something, and then I see the bird. I'm like, oh, they're after a bird. I should save the bird. Save the bird. 5:38 a.m. and you're up. Yeah, the early bird catches the worm. You're gonna go get a bird. I got the pedo bird. A turkey, also known as a bird goblin. It was very soft. Like, really soft.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Man wanted 6 pence and a Cracker Jack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
It's on me.
I petted other animals too today. I got to hold up and yawn. It was very fluffy. And I petted an alpaca. He had a bigger fro. And there was a donkey. Very friendly.
Familiar.
Little nibbler. Oh, and there were baby goats too. They're shocked.
Who will it be?
Watch your head.
Oh,
I had a very
stars, give
busy
these
day.
trailblazers your blessing.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
I am eepy. Head empty.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
So you're an actor.
Do something like
No wonder your
petting
clothes
zoo.
are
Yeah, go to a
stylish.
petting zoo. Go for it, man. They're great.
I'm actually a...
If you can find like a local farm that has like that'll let you
But I
like
do
feed and
have
pet
sugar.
the animals, those are fun.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But
It will depend on the farm though. Some of them will give you like a good amount of
Only
food
ordinary
and all
employees
that.
can wear that. My position
Some
is
don't.
much higher than theirs.
So it's like, do your research. There we go. But I've been to petting zoos before. I've petted animals before, but
awesome.
you know,
I
this
hope
one was
I'm
free.
as good looking as you when I grow up.
Like the caravan came in for during the quest
Of course you
I
can.
was on.
You'll
Yeah,
be
Indiana
better.
Jones puzzles. Yeah, I heard there's some new Indiana Jones game, and apparently it's good or something.
This is
That's all I know. I don't know anything else. Like, I don't keep track of stuff like that. I'm a weeb.
Behind
I
this
keep track of
curtain,
weeb
the grand
games.
Stage. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
I gotta put on a show. But I didn't practice.
You still seem pretty nervous.
You have Game Pass, so you might check it
Let's
out.
put our palms
Yeah,
together.
Game Pass is the
If you
safest way to
receive
test out a
Diaphra's
game to see
blessing,
if you like it or
feel
not.
more relaxed.
I played
Putting
all
our
the
palms
Yakuza
together
games
is a
on it.
simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will
It's
bless
better than
us.
expected, but nothing great. Yeah, it's like when it comes to like film or IP type adaptation
It's all
game
right.
things,
I know. how to do
expectations tend to be pretty low. So, you know,
it. Of course I know.
if it's actually competent, that's a good thing.
This is where we go. Our
You
own
convinced the
way.
hidden man in the balls of the rake. Oh god.
The catechins are coming.
Worth playing on Game Pass if it's your kind of thing. Gotcha. Okay.
The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this ring, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the Catechins know. This time, we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The Catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their
Are we
arrogance.
about to witness the massacre?
Without this ring, the Catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must
They're like-
answer the call.
She's just like, yeah, I'm ready to die for my god.
Fortune,
Like, okay, well, you did. So there's that.
as long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gayathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
So basically, he survived by running away. Got it.
The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Abja, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing.
That's a lot.
Are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences.
But if some of them are missing, that implies some of them might still be alive. Maybe. Possibly.
Delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall for all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha? Bye.
Missing could mean that they can't find the body, which is even worse. Yeah, because it's like, you don't even know.
Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you.
This next bit's super long. Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume.
It's like, if I gotta take my bathroom break mid-cutscene, then that's just what I'm gonna have to do.
There's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Oh wait, back to the Trailblazer.
Is this Miss Acheron? Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express.
Why is the fountain spilling piss?
Hello, I'm March 7th. I'm sure he needs no introduction, as you definitely know him.
Hey, you can call me Clocky! Ho-ho!
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Not at all.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
Yeah. If you one of the
close friendships.
Being cool with Welt makes you one of the homies. He the OG. He the home skillet.
Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity, which is why...
Well, anything can happen in a dream, so why not have a piss bound? This is true.
You want to create a situation where all 3 parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected. Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Bellabog and the Xianzhou.
I am the bone of my bat. Stellaron is my body and Trailblaze is my blood.
You're talking weird again. That's a good vibe. No matter what, we can't ignore the safety of Penacony.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out then. But where do we start looking for him?
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin. The IPC cordially invites you to Clock Studios Theme Park.
Look. Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
All right. Well, before we do that, I'm going to take my bathroom break. So I will be right back after these messages. Eee. Alright, I have retained. Yeah, comfortable. Alright, okay. Let us resume.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna...
Alright, I'm ready.
No time and head to the theme park then.
Wherever this big long section is supposed to be, I'm ready now.
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment.
You know, because you're a pretty lady.
They would make the same one.
Like, she's a pretty lady. Of course you could trust her.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate, in the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you, if my meager strength is required.
Okay, yeah, so we're gonna get into a big fight, I say. Alright, well, now you can see my teams. Yeah, it's like I have a Seele team, I have my Argenti team. I also have something for Himiko just for shits and giggles. So yeah, as you can see, I do use Locha on my other teams. It's just that for this one I use Natasha because I already had an imaginary person on there. Not that it matters. Yeah, so... just do that. That should work. We'll see if that works.
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone.
It'll work? Thanks.
The other party has obviously come prepared.
Like, good to know.
Astral Express, you're late. And this, unsung guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor.
Okay.
Give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
Mom, look, I'm on TV!
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here?
Because?
Because he's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. He is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Drain's promise is nothing but a sham.
A sham. A scam.
3 homicides?
Wham bam.
That's right, madam. The 3rd one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park. A truly grand death. You,
And you, and you, and you.
are going to die. And it's all because of you, Mr. personification of death.
But what if I don't wanna? Domo Bucky, welcome. How you doing? What do you want about?
I thought my intent was crystal clear. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny tiny accident on Penacony.
And by accident, I mean blowing up a fucking nuke.
The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet?
Well, he does have a button that he could push to blow shit up.
I'm betting that
So it's not a full bluff, just a partial.
Unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the golden sands. But the sun could not kill me, and the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck. I've never been defeated. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why does life slumber? All because...
Yeah, we spent like a third of our lives sleeping, more or less.
Every night is practice for the end.
Gotta charge our batteries.
You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams. Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline. Nor do you have any reason or grounds to.
Whatever you say, buddy. Whoop!
The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards. The architect's flawed stone.
Yeah, we ain't using the bat.
Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. I'll invade spin the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh, for the Ember Lord.
Okay.
Let's see who has the last laugh.
Well, it's time.
My guiding light. I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Better late than never.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Let's be friends.
It's like, oh no, I actually have to control the characters. Whatever will I do?
My oath is to a solitary rose.
Welcome, customers.
Till I will protect all beauty. For it, Drilla.
1,000 fight as one. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. My turn. Here. Try that again.
Prepare for something.
You can't run. Seize the moment.
Like, well, so far so good.
You chose the wrong enemy. Eternal slip. The dead return!
Try that again.
Down
Pay for that. Tough luck running into me. Here. Try that again.
All or nothing.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Every three turns is fine. All right. Like, well, good to know.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
My guiding light.
It's like, again, I took a break from this game, so it's like I don't remember anything.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Prepare for something.
Try that again. Here.
Beauty is eternal. I'll see you off.
Going all in. Take everything I've got.
Of course, they're like, yeah, have Ting Yoon be the one who attacks. Like, no!
1,000 wonders fight as one.
My oath is to a son until I will protect all beauty. For Andrilla.
Told ya I could fight. Phew. Let's be friends. Try that again. Pay for that.
My guiding light. Wretched and pleasing.
Like, I'm getting there. Like, slowly but surely.
You chose the wrong
Try
enemy.
hard. Watch this awesome move. Try that again.
Eternal step. Dead return!
All or nothing.
Tough luck running into me.
My oath is to a solitaire. The beauty is eternal.
Welcome, customers.
Yeah, glad they nerfed him for people who want to play casually. Yeah, I imagine he was probably a lot harder originally. I did hear this game has gotten power crept over time.
We're waiting for.
Prepare for something.
Try that again. Here.
Double down. Take everything
I'll see you off.
Oh, Domo,
Let's
Stark Death God, welcome. Yeah, he was way harder back then. Okay, fair enough.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Fight as one.
It's like, yeah, if the free-to-play people can't beat him, then that's a problem. All right, one health bar down. Time for round 2.
As long as people still have hope, keep throwing money on the table. The chance. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble. Never mind.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Kids these days don't know the struggles.
Beauty is eternal.
Let's be friends.
Tough luck running into me.
Uh-oh.
Nothing blue.
Pop your burst! Pop your burst!
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
Do I care about the game awards? Not really. I don't care who won. It's just an award. Like, good for them. I don't care. That's nice.
Receive divinity.
Oh, thanks a lot. 1,000 fight as one. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Here.
Prepare for storm.
Try that again. Seize the moment.
Beauty is eternal. You chose the wrong enemy.
Let's be friends.
My turn. Phew.
Domo Wayne, welcome. Yeah, the music going really hard. They got that sax out. Burner, burn, burn. Yeah, welcome. How you doing?
Welcome, customers. Tough luck running into me.
Get a...
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting. I'll see you off.
It's like, get ready to pop some shit after this.
Till I see that I will protect all beauty. For a driller.
1,000 wonders to raid. Fight as one.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
And yeah, I realize I'm probably popping these bursts out of order, but... oh well.
My oath is to a solitary rose. Beauty is eternal. Bloom.
Thanks a lot.
Repay.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Here. Welcome, customers. Try that again.
My guiding light.
I got it? Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I'm almost there.
Let's be friends.
Like, welcome back to the Try Not to Be Crushed to Death by Coins challenge. Ow!
For a driller. You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Better late than never.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
1,000 fight as one.
Yeah, he's making it rain.
Phew. Welcome, customer. Try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I'll see you off.
Oh god, he's at 1%. Come on. There we go. Got him. Oh no. Is he gonna evolve? No evolving!
I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all.
Oh no.
Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
Sir, stop that. Oh god, he really is gonna make it rain! Oh no!
I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Pinnacle, what do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if... that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow...
Yeah, you could have my cape. Keep yourself warm.
There are always those who rise from the shadows. In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end.
Well, do what you gotta do, girl. Save us!
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream.
Ooh. Edgy.
As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
Domora, welcome. What's up is this? It's like pretty lady asserting her dominance by just slashing the sky apart. Yeah, you came in at an epic time. But yeah, I'm doing good. How you doing?
What is this place? A gigantic black hole.
Yeah, just watching a cute anime girl kill a dude. Yeah, pretty much.
Have I...
You're doing well. You were watching the Game Awards? Okay, cool. Yeah, I heard that they announced some games coming out or something.
To this sad world, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin have.
If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
You're hyped for 3 at least? That's good.
Status. Power.
Yeah, I heard about Witcher 4. Yeah. It's like, maybe that'll be good.
And Kakava's next Aurora.
I loved 3.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. The sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face.
You loved Witcher 3 was so good.
Even
Yeah.
less of a will to speak.
Yeah, no, Witcher 3 was great.
The
One of my
nihility
favorites.
envelops everyone equally. Only
And having
some
Siri
who've
be in
gone
Witcher
under their
4
shadow
makes
can go
perfect
farther.
sense. Like, not surprised at all whatsoever. Like, that was the most logical way to go about it. Huh, Turok. Heard of it, never played it.
My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's the end of Geralt's story, but not series.
Even if you wish for it.
Yeah, because it's like, I was pretty confident the Hunter ending was canon, and 4 was like, yeah, we're making her becoming a Hunter canon. Because, you know, it has multiple endings for her,
Your
but, you know.
performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long.
Not the Empress ending. I think the Empress ending is canon in the books. Don't quote me on that. You might want to Google it.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even.
It might be canon in the books, and they're just diverging from canon to continue on.
To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's that person's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony.
Domolo Gator, welcome. Yeah, you feel free to stop by and say hello. Oh, whoa. Yeah, and I heard about Elden Ring too. Yes, I heard.
The family
Not
used
my
the Harmony to build
thing,
a
but
high
good
wall
for
and
people that
isolate
do
them from the
like
vast
it.
and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they built keeps death out. But it
Oh,
also
Okami
keeps the
too? No, I
secrets
didn't
that
hear
are
about
lost in
that.
Watery
That's
abyss from
cool.
floating to the surface.
I like the first one.
In a beautiful dream, free of suffering. Who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone.
Yeah, that's cool.
Has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to
Oh,
have
there
a
was
suspicion.
Muppets? Huh,
And
that's
for
neat.
me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to
Borderlands
find
4. Yeah, I never got into Borderlands. I don't know anything about Borderlands.
killed that silver-haired.
But that's cool.
You don't sound very confident to me.
They beat him to
Going out
death.
your way to make
Oh
cigarette
god.
Broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people.
Well, it's nice to have
We're
some
simply
surprises,
betting
I
on the
suppose.
possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very
You got
lucky
better. Well, that's
that
good,
fate has
I guess.
decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade, sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you. You possess great cunning, deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides, constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others, leaving me no choice but
You
to
should have
draw my
fighted,
blade
man.
against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy, both are essential.
Yeah, I wouldn't
In your
know.
plans, the IPC always wins. even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Gundam game? Huh.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point
More
out
mecha is good mecha, I guess.
the IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the state. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss
Legally
what
distinct Genshin-like games. Yeah,
You have
that
won.
sounds about right.
Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss.
And new Infinity
Is another
Nikki
gamble of
content. Ooh, well, there you
You
go.
never wavered.
Wavered? Of course I have.
Oh, that's cool.
But I can only bank
I don't know
on my
anything
own
about
good
Warframe.
fortune. Because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not.
How's Honkai been? Good. Purple Lady turned into Red Lady, which makes her even prettier. And this guy went through an acid trip and then tried to destroy the city.
Before we part,
I tried rolling a couple times, didn't get anything.
as someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this had never happened.
You like how tired she looks? She just like me, for real, for real. I'm hella tired. It's like, I went on a big quest today and didn't come home till like an hour before the stream.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why then
She tired. She
struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber? Because we are not ready for the final rest. So you can definitely understand why we...
Yeah, for real, for real.
Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Cool, thanks. The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. So they just go into a coma?
Then I shall get going.
Mister? You're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Yeah, it's like if you're dreaming, you can't do anything in real life, so you gotta go out there and do stuff.
Because they are not here.
Stop eeping all day.
Mama. And Big Sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day, but not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gayatri Triclops. Know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family, so... Until that time comes... I should be preparing.
Preparing? For what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakamisha. And to make them proud.
I know you'll be able to do it. Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time?
Like, help me, child.
Put our palms
I'm a
together.
computer. Stop all the downloading. Touch.
Yes.
Touch.
May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras.
Okay, bye.
Farewell, Kakavasha.
Well, there goes his hat. With hope for the morrow nestled in my heart, I descend into the slumber of tonight, until the denouement of all coming morrows kisses me. I have then embraced the quiet death. But this man is different. He lives and breathes in the present. In every sinking night, by every daring gamble, no vision of morrow ever graced his dreams. His life knows not quietude. His fate yet demands him to win them all, to weather tempests, one after another, till mire enshrouds his very breath. And now, in the unfathomable depths of dream, the once falling die has at last landed on its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it at last landed.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared. This only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
He's dead! Sort of.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory.
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
Thereafter, in the cradle of slumberers, deep within the sweet dream of the planet festivities, another stone begins to radiate light.
I come for an audience. I come to fill wine. And I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits.
You keep doing drops. Yeah.
All for the Amber Lord.
Free drops. This game do be giving out free drops. Meanwhile, memory's own depths. You try to open your eyes, but only find blackness before you. Where is this? What happened? And whose POV is this? Memories gradually resurface as time rewinds to a few minutes ago. Adventurine unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed closely by Acheron drawing her blade, and then crash. Alright, rest well, Orda. Thanks for stopping by. The indescribable force severs the power of preservation, while time and space froze instantly. Your thoughts twist into a knot as your senses fail, with only gravity tearing at your mind as you plummet into boundless darkness, until a fire engulfs you in its embrace. Yes, it is me.
You're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
And you are?
You've met me before. I'm Sam, the Stellaron Hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you.
Well, why didn't you?
But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it,
This world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do.
Yeah, he a Jim, bro.
Nor do I have specialty like Silverwolf and Blade.
Bro.
Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy. So, there is only one method that I use. This is to show you.
Wait a minute. Sam and Firefly were the same person? What? What?
Labyrinth-like corridors.
Nani the fuck?
Traps everywhere.
Logator, that's just not any waifu. That was the waifu that we went on a date with and watched die. She faked her own death.
You are so funny.
Well, Nani the
Security
fuck?
officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why?
Yeah, we spent all our money. We did.
My patience is
Like,
wearing
I remember
thin.
spending all that money.
Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk.
It's like, cat? What cat? There is no cat.
Often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just
I know
crazy,
why I
you know?
yawn, but I
Lunatic.
continue regardless.
You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. The moment that ambassador walked out the doors of the mansion, I knew what he was trying to do. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to
Yeah, it's
see
like
how things
he
have turned out.
triple fooled you.
Why do you think that I just let him go?
It's like,
And why
you
do you
never
think I
had the
emptied that
adventuring
theme
stone in the
park
first
stage?
place. He had it on his person the entire time.
Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have.
Yeah, I'll check
to
my
make
posture.
you and your true master pay in blood.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve. Telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That
Remember the list of suspects you didn't read?
The mark of Woolsey.
Oh. There were so many names though. They literally said there was like 52 names on it.
Your role as a security officer. These are all true traits. From all 52 loyal family members. When they are gathered, countless
Oh wait, they're all.
truths
Oh
are woven
god.
together into a lie.
You never read it too. Yeah. It's like it was a big list. How was I supposed to read all that?
Then you invented this facade. A complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong. minion of the Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked. And that's enough.
Like, all this proves is that you are a rugged Bara man.
I only care about one thing. The answer to a question.
One that had Sunday waxing poetry about for a second there.
You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch.
Ooh, he playing with fire.
The answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Ooh! What was that? That death. 12 system hours until Charmony Festival Astral Express. Was suspected once, bro. Was suspected 52 times. Whoa!
After 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I've seen that guy. That's Boot Hill.
I already told you. We can talk things out.
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend to, so I had no choice but to resort to asking this favor of you all.
Since you already know what you're doing, I'll also have to remind you of its risks.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger.
Yeah, it's a space cowboy.
Galaxy.
Yeah, I heard all about the space cowboy. And how he has so much yaoi with Argenti. That's honestly the reason why I considered playing this game again, is because I wanted to know why they have so much yaoi. This is not a joke. That's my actual reason for playing this game again.
What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing.
Yeah, certified yaoi aficionado.
This is okay. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why, similarly, I have a hard time believing that you're the real Nameless. See the bullets in this gun? 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, then this bullet might just end up in my head. I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves. Huh? Where are you going?
Don Hung given 0 fucks.
Recognize this?
It's a model fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Yes.
Model fudger?
This is the
It's like he's not allowed to swear. If he swears, he has to put a quarter in the jar.
Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's
Yeah, it's like
recognition
the music background
of
is
the
like.
Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of cloud knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Fudging.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight.
Oh,
shined
hot
on 'em.
fudge.
We ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets.
Honey and pancakes.
I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie. All right.
Sweet honey iced
Feel
tea.
free to toss any questions my way. Let's see if my
Gee
answers
golly.
can earn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I
Hot
truly
diggity.
am a real
Son of a
Galaxy
buttered
Ranger,
biscuit.
you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even.
Thanks for the
consider
cape
us
back.
an organization to begin with.
It is cold.
Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so welcome among such so-called universal values.
This reply does not instill trust, and only makes your predicament more precarious.
I'm guessing you're gonna ask about some form of shared faith, right? But us Galaxy Rangers don't need that sort of thing. What brings us together is a shared bottom line. Never bully the weak. Never kill the innocent. These oaths aren't some lofty beliefs, but the fundamental bottom line that one must never cross as a person. As Galaxy Rangers, we strictly adhere to the bottom line. When someone crosses them, the hunt's vengeance will surely come knocking. And in this moment, the other crucial meaning of bottom line comes into play. As long as you don't cross it, you're free to do whatever you please. You catch my drift?
Second question. Why do you seek trouble with the Astral Express?
I already said that I seek no trouble. I must go to Penacony for a matter. But I don't have an invite. And I can't even enter the family's hotel doors. If only I could borrow the Nameless's identity.
You know, just borrow.
Cosmos knows you're a guest of the family.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers also esteemed guests?
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. This is why I'm here. It's fine if I tell you. The Rangers are pursuing an imposter. A son of a nice lady posing as one of us. She's on Penacony right now. My informant is a memo keeper. She's the same as all mimetic organisms, appearing one moment and gone the next. Ugh. She scares the fudge out of me. Still, she gave me some vital info.
It's like, lovely title, unfortunately too late. Sunday stripped me everything. Domo Jail, welcome. I'm sorry to hear that. I did try rolling for him, but I didn't get him.
It isn't.
I did make an attempt. Everyone saw.
That person calls herself Acheron. And according
But
to
yes,
our
welcome. How
informant,
you doing?
emanator of nihility.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. Don't worry. When I first received the news, I had the exact same reaction as you.
IX never gives anyone so much as a first glance, and that's perfectly normal. What reason would they have to bequeath strength unto mortals?
Then you must know that emanators can also conceal their own identities, which, for many people, it's better that way. Otherwise, there'd be wanton bloodshed across the cosmos, or even, perhaps, turning their back on the path they're supposed to follow. I had the good fortune of running into an elation emanator. Its appearance was no different than that of those clowns. If it weren't through sheer luck that I got it drunk, I would have never known of its eminent status.
Well,
Even
ain't you the
in
charmer?
purest heart, you'll find the Xianzhou Alliance under the spotlight and Galaxy Rangers lurking in the shadows. Paths are inevitably concepts created by people and exist in planes beyond our understanding. To reckon that nihility emanators don't exist, well, maybe we just ain't nihilistic enough. So, do you understand now? Your companions are in danger, and it's pretty harrowing. If you don't want to believe me, you'd best send a message.
Yeah, some elation paths foreshadowing? Probably.
We don't know what's happening in the dreamscape or how much of what the memo keeper said is true. And that Acheron, who knows what she intends to do.
Yeah, I don't know. Back in the safe zone, though looks more like the danger zone.
That's not up to you.
Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams.
Next weapon will be a clown nose. Hank hank.
To reaffirm that they're still walking on solid ground. And then they will unanimously raise their heads to gaze at the sky, be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, died with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
Oh no, you broke it!
A single slash of a blade isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point.
I love how he's like, you destroyed everything with 1 slash of your blade! It was 2, actually.
Even if the harmony is all embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony and the peace. The planet of festivities has no place for you, a puppet of nihility. Those who live in the shadows
What, Kitty?
do not bear the right
What do you want, Kitty?
to tread the illuminated stage.
Hey, Kitty.
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's probably not much difference.
I don't know what he
between
wants.
us. It's only polite
Silly boy.
to reveal your true
What,
self.
you want play?
At least when speaking to others. Penacony's dream master.
My son is of chaos and destruction. He must play and destroy his toys. So what, you're gonna just kick her out of the party?
This is the real me. We are one.
Is this the united as one that the family espouses?
That they all should wear the same hive mind?
Since dissipated. The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes.
That's a lot!
Spreading joy across dreams when required. And in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave Penacony.
Yeah, do you think? With it being like, you don't belong in our festivities.
Alas, I'm not asking.
If you think you can.
Are Are you threatening me?
Yes.
I ended it with a period. It was a statement, not a threat. Knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. And usually, when faced with my questions, most people retort, "Why can't I?" The result has invariably been that they can't.
You were not joking. This has all been very long. I can't even remember the last time I was able to control my character.
But not weak. The chords of the harmony.
I think it's been an hour.
If you do not comply, when the blade is unsheathed for even a hair's breadth, you will never be able to escape the eternal Centurion's wrath in all of your lifetime.
Yeah, I notice Honkai really loves their super long cutscenes. Might as well pop the popcorn and get ready for a movie.
Since I became Dream Master. Among them were those who once severed my wings, and those who immolated my body. And here I stand again, about to add another mark to the tally.
Well, good for you, I guess?
I mean, all of you will. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask. I'll leave.
A wise choice.
She's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I did my job. I blew shit up.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of
Yeah, fudge it. I'm gonna get myself some fudge.
far bank, cannot seek solace across the river. Leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, luring in tricksters, wrongdoers, and criminals. But even the harmony itself will never welcome the self-annihilator of nihility, and even more so, when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Your strength is obviously a gift of the sleeping and shapeless, immeasurable and fathomless, like a tributary spawned from the abyss that brings death and sin to all. Acheron, a befitting name.
Okay.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony.
Yeah, it's like, they can't even fight. You could just smack them and they fall over.
Only one outcome. Its future.
Then again, he's like, yeah, I have like 100,000 kids. I'm fighting with numbers.
Just like all the worlds that have drowned in their shadow.
Robin's POV? What? At the same time, Golden Hour, what's going on?
The unusual event that occurred moments ago was due to a technical malfunction at Clock Studios theme park. The family has promptly responded to secure the area, and we're happy to report that there have been no injuries.
Oh, I swear that was no movie shoot. So many chips fell from the sky, and I even caught one of them. But it vanished in an instant before my very eyes.
Excuse me. Are you talking about the Clock Studios theme park incident?
Yeah, what about it? Oh, Miss Robin, am I seeing things right?
No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. What you just mentioned about the chips really piqued my interest. Would you mind providing more details about the incident?
Oh, it was just... those chips you normally see everywhere.
Like there was potato chips raining from the sky. I tried to open my mouth to eat one, but all I tasted was air.
It appears to be the dream sim tech the Iris family has been developing.
Huh? Miss Robin, you mean those chips were all part of a performance? But I really...
Shh. This technology hasn't been made public yet. It was originally planned to debut at the Charmony Festival, but it seems it's been...
Real Robin, definitely no sparkle. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
To be part of my act.
Alright, rest well, Bucky.
Oh, I see. Then it all makes sense now. I'll do anything.
Yeah, this is going on longer than I thought, because when I looked up how long I still had of this part, it looked like I only had like 2.5 hours. But I see it's... Yeah, that button sure looks familiar.
There could be an unexpected treat in store for you.
It's like, gee, who do we know that owns a button just like that?
I'll have to excuse myself. Please, enjoy the dreamscape. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made way.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I was not expecting us... We're done? But our POV switch... I'm so confused. Yes, like here Sunday for another hour. Oh, she is pretty. Yeah, I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah, done with the cutscenes. Yeah, because we're done with Cat Among Pigeons, right? Did it just automatically take us to the next part? Yeah, it took us to In Our Time. Yeah, it's like my plan was to stop when Cat Among Pigeons ended, but it continued me on automatically. Well, the good news is Fate Atlas can switch me back, correct? How do I switch back? How do I switch back? No, really, I don't know how. It's like, I don't want to be Sunday right now. I don't want to continue the story right now. I wanted to save, like, doing part 3 for another time. Go back, and at the top, there's a character switch button. Where? In the Fate Atlas? Like, take care of this while you answer my question. Because I have no idea what to do. Where's the character switch button? Close everything. And next to the map. I'm playing on a controller. What do you mean? Let me look at the tutorial or something. It's like, how do I character switch with a controller? Do I have to pull out the fucking mouse? Like, I'm not happy with the fact that it's like after all that, it like did this. I'm not happy right now. Yeah, it's like I tried switching the mouse. It's like, what do you mean next to the map is a character switch option? What do you mean? Please help me. I actually don't know. All right, I'm just gonna Google it if no one's gonna answer me. Teleport somewhere will automatically switch you. Then you should have just told me that in the first place, but thank you. It says can't enter from current POV. No, it's okay. I just tried that and it says can't teleport. I'll hydrate. Yeah, I'm trying to Google it now. Cause I'm like... Oh, God. Yes, I see the Robin portrait. However, what do you mean on the mini-map? I'm moving my mouse, and as you can see, it controls the camera. I cannot click on it. I can't click on it. I can't do anything. Yeah, and I'm like, I want to get out of it. I don't... Oh my god. This is terrible. This is a horrible feature. I'm angry now. Okay. Alright, that got me out. I tried teleporting on the map and it wouldn't let me. I had to, like, pick something in the menu. Okay. Okay, so how would I get back in? That's horribly designed, and I hate it. I hate that a lot. Yeah, it's okay. I'm over it. It's just that it's like, why would you design it like that? Okay, so basically if I select it, it'll switch me back. Okay, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I had a very simple request, but it was never mind. Get me out of this game. All right. Just thinking now. Let me see here. All right, what I can do now is switch over, because my original plan after doing all that was to just go over my story a little bit. I'm not going to be able to do as much as I wanted to because that wound up taking longer than expected, but you know. Oh yeah, Domo Narajani, I should have said hello, but I was having technical difficulties. Yeah, so let me pull up the thing. There we go. I'll post the link in here. Yeah, I just wanted to go over this a little bit since I know it's been a while. There we go. And then let me actually have it displaying. There we go. All right. Open link translate extension asks if I want to translate from Serbian to English. What? Shouldn't do that. I literally copy pasted. What the hell? It's not Serbian. It's like, honey feet, are you drunk? What's going on? So yeah, for those of you new here, I'm working on a book. So, very quick recap. No, I'm not keeping nothing. Yeah, so very quick recap. I'm working on a book. I've done some streams on it. So if you want to have a whole recap, see all about what I've been doing with that, there's my YouTube. Basically, I'm writing for a contest. The deadline's like January 13th. So obviously I gotta finish this eventually, but so it's a work in progress. Like, I recently published chapter 9. Yeah, there's 9 chapters out right now. And so basically the premise is, alternate history, modern times change due to a major famine in history. Technology surrounding farming and agriculture is so advanced even children can use it, so, Yeah, and there's a Discord as well. You could have the links to all of that. But yeah, no, for those of you here because of Star Rail, I will resume the story. I just did not want to get all into the whole third part today. That's all. That's why I wanted to stop there and just talk about other things for a little bit. Like, don't worry, I'll finish Penacony. No, for those of you that came for that, I'm just Zatsuing now because it's like I just want to talk for a little bit and then I'll eep. And I have the throne, I have the discords, all that good stuff. It's like, I do apologize for being a little angry earlier, but as I'm sure you can imagine, it's like being forced to do something I didn't want to do without any control over it was a little unfair. But yeah, so anyway. So basically, the main setting is in Nevertown. There's children in it. It's so Nevertown, Neverland, that sort of thing. So basically, last time in our stream, we were working on chapter 7. I finished chapter 7, so I figured let me read what happened in chapter 7 because I initially was just gonna summarize the play, but then I wound up actually writing the whole thing out. So to recap, chapter 7 was the kids being like, hey, we should do a play. And they're like, all right, let's do a play. And then they all work together to make the play. So I figured I'll read the play because Judas is a little shit in it. So Judas, as you can expect, is a traitor in the town. Shocker. He was hired by a rich man named Mr. Midas. Again, I'm not subtle at all whatsoever. To get dirt on the main guy, Santo, who owns the town because Santo owns a bridge in his property and Midas has to pay him for the bridge every time he wants to use it. And he's like, I hate doing that. I hate him. So get some dirt on him so I don't have to do that anymore or something. So yeah, Judas is part of the play, so that's kind of why I wanted to read it, is to show you guys how much of a little shit Judas is. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna read the next couple chapters so we're all caught up. And I did post the link. I could post it again because I didn't pin it. So you could all be so if you're interested in this and you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it seems like something you'd be interested in, you can be caught up to speed. Because it's like, since it's vignette style, there's no real spoilers yet. We're not really in spoiler territory yet. It's gonna be spoiler territory when I write the last 3 chapters. That's when we're gonna get into the really, really major stuff. But we're not there yet. It's like, if I wind up writing 15 chapters like I thought, and I've written 9 chapters, that means I'm what? 3/5 of the way there? 60% or something? But yeah, enough dilly-dallying, let me actually read the chapter. When Rydia and Piper heard from Santo that another adult was going to assist in the project, They weren't expecting Santa to return with supplies alongside a beautiful woman in the passenger seat. Wait, no. Wrong section. Wrong section. Sorry. That was the section where they worked together to build the thing. This is the one where the play. Sorry. Everyone in Nevertown not involved with the play filled up the benches, passing around bags of popcorn Nina had prepared. Piper was allowed to rest up front row. That's a little awkwardly worded. She was allowed to rest up front row. I might have to change the wording of that. In the front row? Because it's like the idea is that she's resting. She's a rest. I jumped the words on that. I gotta fix that. In the front, allowed to rest up front row and enjoy the show while Rydia and Freya were hovering over the cast to keep everything together. Talus and Siri made a guest appearance sitting next to Piper and Santo. I've never seen a play before, Siri said. Is this how they do it in Broadway? Talus chuckled. Nah, but it's close enough. Piper doubted this Broadway place used hot glue and felt for armor pieces. But what did she know? At least the costumes came out as good as they did in such a short period of time. Georgina's glittery pink dress was adorable with all of its ruffles. Angelica's sparkling blue dress was sleek and queenly, and everyone else's meaningful clothing was fairly accurate despite being so simple. Angelica emerged onto the stage with a piece of paper in her hands, front and center for everyone to see, and spoke loudly enough for all to hear. Welcome, everybody! Today we're going to tell the tale of the princess and the dragon, and the knights who saved her. And me, the queen! I'm the star! The audience held back their laughter and instead clapped to cheer them on. Rydia gently gestured Georgina to step forward onto the stage. Georgina's like 3 years old, for context, so she's just a little baby. Gripping the ruffles of her dress, Georgina nervously waddled over to where Angelica was standing. Angelica's like 9. Oh, yes, my beautiful daughter, Angelica said. Just as beautiful as me, and so kind. You want to make everyone happy, right? Georgina's lip quivered and her eyes turned to Piper, clearly lost. Say yes, Piper whispered as loud as she could get away with. You got this. After a moment, Georgina let go of her dress and replied, Yes, you got this. Piper buried her face in her hands. Oops. Not missing a beat, Angelica pushed back one of her pigtails and said, Why, yes, I do. But even I can't do everything. That's why we have knights. They're going to defeat the evil 2-headed dragon. Hearing her say knights, Jermaine and John ran past the adults to have their turn on the stage. Yeah, we'll kill the dragon, John said while holding up his toy sword. To protect the people, Jermaine added as he copied him. No, Georgina shouted, shaking her head. No kill. Yes kill, John shouted back. No kill. Yes kill. No kill. To get the two to move along, Rishi was motioned onto the stage. He was dressed as a messenger with a letter, and he was able to walk up far enough for Angelica to go over and take the letter from him. Ah, yes, a letter from the king, Angelica said, then squinted her eyes to pretend to read the letter. It says that if the dragon could be a friend, he can live, but if he stays evil, he dies. Dragon friend, Georgina said. Piper had read the book Georgina was being motivated by. This was somewhat close so far, aside from Angelica's adjustments. It ended with the princess befriending the dragon, proving it wasn't evil and simply misunderstood, and they all lived happily ever after. The dragon in the original only had one head, though, and she was worried Judas was going to make his own adjustments as well. Once it was time for the dragon to appear, Timmy and Judas awkwardly hobbled over in their stitched-up costume that looked more like a plushie than a menacing creature. Rawr, we're the evil dragon, Judas roared, nearly causing Timmy to stumble as he stomped around. We don't want friends, we want chaos! I want a friend, Timmy murmured, barely heard by the audience. Judas shoved Timmy, causing him to step on one of the props and break it. No! No friends! Jermaine and John charged forward to fight the dragons, whacking at them with their foam swords as hard as little children could. Judas swiped back at them with his claws while Timmy floated his hands around to act like he was fighting too. The swords were continuously knocked away and even snapped at one point, but the boys picked them back up and resumed regardless. Yay, violence! At the climax of this epic battle, Georgina entered the battlefield. Stop! Georgina yelled. No fighting! The princess is right, Timmy said, his tired voice reflecting how badly he wanted this to be over already. Let's stop fighting and be friends. Yeah, friends! However, this was the moment Judas decided to go off script. He swiped what remained of the boys' swords, tossed them off the stage, and pulled John into a headlock. No! Judas roared. I hate humans. I will never be friends with any of you. John's groaning and struggling signaled that Judas's hold was serious. That's a typo. Those heckin' S's. It's like when a name ends with an S. And he was practically on the verge of tears. Hey, stop, Timmy said, but not taking any other action. I think you're hurting him. No! Rudy and Freya jumped in when they saw Judas was taking this way too far, grabbing a child each to force them apart. Wesley rose from his seat, ready to step in as well, but Judas saw this and immediately surrendered. John cried into Rydia's chest, and his sister stroked his hair to console him. The stitching on the dragon costume had fallen apart, yet Timmy remained frozen, not knowing what to do. Oh, come on! I was playing, Judas said, trying to sound cheerful like nothing was wrong. You're evil, Angelica declared, dropping back in to save the show. You will be executed. Your good head can stay, though. Judas pouted and crawled out of his costume. Fine, whatever. I hate you brats. Judas took his exit off stage where Santo was waiting to give him quite the earful. Meanwhile, Georgina approached the remaining dragon and gently tugged on his costume. Friend? Georgina asked. Timmy looked at her, then over to Judas in the corner, then back to Georgina. Yes, we're friends now, but I have to go. Timmy limped off the stage after that, pieces of the costume still clinging onto him. And so the evil dragon was defeated, Angelica narrated, thanks to the kind princess befriending the good half and the brave knights killing the bad half. And we all lived happily ever after. The end. The audience gave a round of applause. John cheered up after being reassured that he was indeed a very brave knight who did a very good job. The cast, sans Judas and Timmy, took a bow, and thus the play came to an end. Yeah, so it's like, it was fucking Judas's idea to do the play, and he fucking ruined it. But funny enough, even though Angelica was making it all about her, she was the one that managed to salvage it in the end. Yeah, bravo, encore! Yeah, so the next two chapters, because the last couple chapters were on the kids, and so for the next two chapters, I went back to the adults. It's like, because it's adults, children. So for this one, I had to mainly focus on Ciri and Talus. So Talus is a mechanic. He's the one that fixes the technology for Nevertown, because, ship breaks sometimes. So his help is, extremely valuable. And Ciri is his apprentice. So this chapter explains, how they met and their relationship and all that good stuff. So here we go. Ciri's wide hazel eyes glowed above the candle lit on top of his strawberry shortcake. Wrapped gifts signed from Santo, Freya, and the Nevertown children surrounded him on the small wooden dining table. Talus sat opposite to him with his arms crossed and a content smile, pleased to see how happy the boy was on this joyous day. Happy birthday, kid, Talus said. You've hit the big 18. Now you can finally call yourself a man. Heck yeah, I can, Ciri shouted, then blew out his candle to make a wish before digging in. Talus chuckled. Man, can't believe it's been 3 years since I dug you out of the trash heap. Time really flies, huh? Really? Ciri mumbled through his cake. Well, like forever to me. Well, you're still young. Time doesn't start getting to you till you're much older. Talus could remember when he was at that age, desperate to grow up and do what he wanted as soon as possible. He wished he had taken more care of his youth and not burned it away with bad habits like smoking and drinking. Santo was the one who helped him slow down. That man had more influence on him than he was allowed to know. I'll be honest, Talus said. When we first met, I was thinking of turning you over to Santo. Even if you're a hassle at times, I'm glad I didn't. Siri blushed, wiping his mouth with a napkin as an excuse to hide his bashful face. God damn it, these typos. I figured that already. It was because I fixed that music box you changed your mind. Because I showed I could be useful. Talus could still envision that day in his mind. Siri's dirty, slender fingers fiddling with the music box Talon had been stumped on for days. He had let the boy inside to get him somewhere safe for a moment. Yet Siri quickly made himself at home and started messing around with his workshop, much to his dismay. He was ready to give the boy the yelling of a lifetime when the sound of the music box's melody cut him off. He couldn't believe it, but Siri explained he had experience fixing broken things to use for himself. A skill he had picked up as a street rat that Talus couldn't ignore. Peacefully lingering on that nostalgic memory, Talus leaned back in his seat and lit up a cigarette. You got accepted into that trade school, so you're already on your way. Could start your own business if you wanted to. Siri rapidly shook his head and replied, No, I'm good. I can keep working here. I'd be honored to welcome you back aboard. Now open your presents. Siri didn't need to be told twice, tearing away his gifts with glee. Santo had gotten him a new game for his game console. Freya bought him gloves, and the children signed their names on a birthday card that came with a new book. It was a DUI manual on mechanical repairs. Wow, Melinda must have picked this, Siri said as he scanned it over. Talus turned his head to blow out a puff of smoke, then said, Smart girl. Good to get along with kids your own age. Yeah, she's really nice. Talus grinned with mischievous intent. You like her? Siri's red brows furrowed. What? No, not like that. Don't tell me you forgot about our deal. Deal? Talus tilted his head slightly, confused. What deal? Siri groaned and answered. Our date! When I asked you if we could date, you said I had to wait until I was an adult. Talus's jaw dropped, his cigarette falling with it. That was the part of their first meeting he had chosen to overlook in his memory. Back then, the boy had been so grateful for Talus taking him in that he suddenly declared his love for him. Assuming this was a joke, Talus told him he'd date him when he was older. The boy seemed fine with this and never brought it up again. You were serious? Yeah! Talus sighed and rubbed his temples, his mind scrambling to think of something to say that wouldn't hurt the boy. Listen, now's not a good time. You got school, right? You'll need to focus. You really want to waste time with an old fog like me when you got homework to do? Siri paused to think about it, then nodded in agreement. You have a point. I could be an adult and forgive you if you promise to remember after I'm done with school. Yeah, sure. Siri grinned, satisfied with this answer, then gathered his gifts to take it to his room to play. Talus was relieved that Siri didn't throw a fit over this, but that may have been a reflection of his resolve. What the hell was he supposed to do? He needed to talk to Santo. Fast forward. Of course, when he did get to see Santo again in Nevertown, Santo's response to his predicament was to cover his mouth with a hand to contain his soft laughter. At least he had the decency to do it in the privacy of Santo's office while Siri was out and about. It is cute how children develop little crushes, Santo said, but I always let them down gently. At a young age, rejection is good for maturity. But he ain't a kid no more, Talus replied, somewhat annoyed. Like, yeah, it's not like he's all magically grown up, but he's getting there, slowly but surely. Then you have an important decision to make. Are you comfortable dating someone a decade younger than you? Hell no! Santos smiled sympathetically and placed a hand on his friend's shoulder. Then you know what to do. As I said, it's good for him. Better to do it now than to lead the poor boy on. Talus sighed and wiped a hand down his face. You're right. I'll get on it. Good. Talus glanced around the office, noting the neatly organized desk with framed pictures of the children sitting in the corners. You know, Talus mused, I don't know how you do it. Somehow you make this work. When you showed up out of the blue 5 years ago, the last thing I expected was for you to dump a pile of plans and ask for my help. I originally planned on punching you in the face for leaving us at the church without saying anything, yet that feeling fucked off when I saw what you'd been up to. Santo frowned, his eyes dark with regret, and said, I am so sorry about that. Truly I am. I know. Yet you won't tell us what happened in those 8 years or how you even bought this land. Santo solemnly shook his head, and Talus let out a harsh laugh. Ha! Fine, keep your secrets, Talus said, trying to sound lighthearted but couldn't hide the bitterness. At least it comes from good intentions. Not many men can say that. Santo nodded. Yes, that I can promise you. Talus trusted his friend's words without question. Meanwhile, Siri had been wandering around until he stumbled upon the clinic and figured he might as well step in to thank Melinda for the book. She wasn't alone, however, sitting with the other red-haired boy Talus had spoken to the other day. Russell, our original guy. We're way back in the story. Hey, Melinda, Siri greeted with a wave. Thanks for the manual. Really good stuff. Oh, hello, Melinda replied, a bit surprised but welcoming regardless. I'm glad you liked it. I checked with Mr. Hefman to make sure you didn't have it already. Yeah, he'd know better than me. Siri then looked over to Russell. Hope he was able to help you with whatever you have going on. God damn these typos. It's like, it's a good thing I'm reading these things out loud. I don't notice the typos until after. Ah. Oh, he did, Russell replied. I have a better idea of the machines now, thanks to him. Siri proudly grinned and placed his hands on his hips. Well, good. He's the smartest guy I know, so you can ask him about anything. Melinda giggled. Yes, we will. So what are you guys up to anyway? The two looked at each other, unsure, then back to Siri. Just about our past, Melinda answered. I'm comfortable talking about mine, but Russell only came here a couple of months ago, so... No, it's fine, Russell quickly said. Talking about it makes it easier. Really? I don't even know your story, Melinda, Siri said, other than your mom being a librarian. You mentioned that before. Yeah, it's like, type email, reread email 20 times, see no typo, send email, immediately notice glaring a very embarrassing typo. Yeah, exactly. Domo Erictev, welcome. Yes, hello. I'm doing some readings. Get you people up on my readings. There should be a link somewhere. How you doing? Melinda lowered her head and fiddled with her hands. Well, you know, you don't remember your past, so I thought talking about mine would be insensitive. She did bring up a good point. When Siri thought... Did I write the sentence wrong? When Siri thought about as far back as he could... Yeah, I wrote that sentence wrong. God damn, so many typos. Ah! You think you've seen me before? You might have. I don't know. Instagram? Twitter? Reddit? I've been on places. Visions of a man and woman in rags, raising their thin skeletal arms towards him to pull him into a cold embrace. Their withered lips cracking into a smile whenever he ate. A woman's broken melody soothing him to sleep. Then one day, they were gone. Yeah, bro, it was probably TikTok. If you used TikTok, it was probably TikTok. No way, Siri said. It's never bad to remember your parents. Melinda lifted herself back up after hearing this, feeling a bit more confident. Okay then, there isn't too much to say. My father was a researcher and wanted to collect some things from Glamour's directory. Well, while the three of us were there, she paused, hesitating on her words. Two people came in. One had a gun and the other had a flamethrower. Her nails dug into her dress, her voice shaky yet managing to remain stable. Seeing all those books be so savagely torched and torn apart by bullets broke my heart. I know it hurt my parents, too. They couldn't stop themselves from trying to get help. My dad was able to distract them long enough for my mom to pull the alarm for the police. I hid behind a bookshelf until they arrived, but by then... Both boys could conclude how it ended. If there was one thing criminals hated, it was witnesses who got in their way. Russell himself could imagine how terrible it must have been. God, these typos! Ah! How terrible it must have been to see your parents be gunned down and scorched. I know they wanted to die as heroes, but part of me wishes they had been cowards, Melinda admitted. Then we all might have gotten out of there. It is hard to say, Siri said. You don't know that for certain. Melinda took a deep, long sigh. Yes, this is true. I know that. But the what-ifs never stop. I don't think they ever will. It doesn't help that I don't even know why those criminals did what they did. That truth died with them. Russell didn't know what else to say, so he simply gave her a comforting pat on the back. The tender moment was soon interrupted by Talus dragging in a torn-up Judas by the scruff of his neck. Melinda gasped and swiftly stood up to tend to him. What happened? Melinda asked as she took Judas to bring him inside. Talus clicked his teeth and answered, Little shit tried to sneak around the office and got himself hurt. Turns out Santo has a few traps that he's warned y'all about, but he didn't listen. I didn't know, Judas lied. Whatever, kid. Be glad we were right outside. Or were you waiting for us to leave the whole time? Judas pouted and kept his mouth shut, completely avoiding eye contact. Guilty as charged. Melinda pulled out the first aid kit and proceeded to treat him regardless of his crimes. We'll leave it to you guys, Talus said, then gestured to Siri. Let's go. We're done for today. Siri waved goodbye to everyone and followed Talus back to the van. The drive back started off awkward and silent as Talus gathered up the strength to finally talk to Siri. Eventually he decided to just go for it. Hey, Talus said. You know how I said I was supposed to take you on a date? We gotta axe that. Siri stared at Talus with his mouth agape. What? But you promised! I know. I shouldn't have made that promise. I'm sorry. You're way too young for me. Siri scowled and crossed his arms, turning his head towards the window to avoid looking at him. You're awful! I hate you! Talus sighed. I know. As expected, Siri refused to talk to him the rest of the day, locking himself in his room to play his games. It definitely put a crack in their relationship. However, now that he pulled out the damaged part, they could begin to repair it together. Ah. Mechanic symbolism. Well, that's all I got time to read for today. But at least I got to read a little bit of that, and like I said, I posted a link. You can check that out. Thank you all. I'll post it one more time. Let me see, find someone to raid. Thank you all so much for coming. Let me see who to raid. Who haven't I raided in a while? I don't even know. Actually, I don't think I've rated this person in a while. Oh, you want to make a recommendation? Go ahead. It's like, I haven't typed anything yet. Make a recommendation. Why not? Madra Mimi? Let me look them up. Madra Mimi. Okay, I found them. It's like, yeah, sure, why not? Mimi. Alright. Good night, everyone. Rest well. Eat your vegetables. And, I don't know. Be careful. Be careful with those dreams. Don't inception yourself. It's like, do not speak with the Hat Man. Good night. Thank you for coming.